Welcome back, Frugal friends. Today we are talking about the top 3 mistakes that new dumpster divers tend to make. I am guilty of all 3 of these, and not just when I was starting out and brand new, but I've had to learn these lessons again and again and again. So hopefully, if you are looking into starting your own adventure in dumpster diving, maybe, I'll save you some trouble. Number 1 on my list of the top 3 mistakes that you might make is limiting yourself to specific locations. You have got to be prepared for the unexpected and for change and for disappointment, for bins to just end up locked one day when last week they were open and free to get into, or bins to just altogether disappear, or stores to close down, like it was your favorite store and the one where you got the most stuff, or it was a park dumpster and you were getting all kinds of awesome things there, but then winter came and no one was throwing things away anymore, or school starts up again and your public school dumpsters are now full of cafeteria junk. So be prepared for all those situations that may arise. Have several different places that you are checking all the time. Have fallback plans. Stretch, go out further. Try different neighborhoods, different towns, even different counties. Be ready with a list of possible places that you can go diving, because you never know when one of them is not going to be available to you anymore. On this same topic, it's a common misconception that the only place, the end-all be-all of dumpster diving is retail stores. That is not true. There are so many other avenues to explore. And in fact, retail diving is like my last resort. If I just have not found anything else, then I'll go and attempt that. But my bread and butter is public school bins. These are an untapped resource that so many people are unaware of. You cannot imagine how much stuff is thrown away by your public schools every summer when they're cleaning out, when teachers are retiring or moving, or things are being remodeled. Not just the schools, but also all the residents living around there. They are cleaning out their garages, they are having yard sales, whatever. And where do you think all the stuff that they're getting rid of goes? When their residential bin is full, they head over to their local public school and they dump the stuff in those bins, and you can be there and salvage it. Another option that I like to pursue is church bins. Do you have churches in your area? Do they have dumpsters? Are those dumpsters unlocked? This is the same phenomenon that happens with public schools. People in the neighborhood wanting to get rid of stuff but not wanting to overfill their bins or pay to take stuff to the dump, they take it to the church bins. Not only are you helping that church by taking stuff out of their bins so that they can actually use them themselves, but you are finding things that can be salvaged, that can be given a second life, or that can move on to serve or bless someone else. Also things that you can sell to enrich your own life and, improve your family's situation. Finally, one other option that I mentioned quickly was park bins at your local parks. Are you checking out the bins in the summer? People, again, are cleaning stuff out. They're cleaning out apartments where people have been evicted. They're doing their own spring cleaning and their yard sales and have leftovers and don't know what to do with them, or don't want to take the time to, drop them off at the Goodwill or the Salvation Army, so they end up in that park bin. Hop on over, when you happen to be in the neighborhood, or make an effort to do it. You will not believe all the awesome stuff that I have found in public park bins. The second mistake on our list is not having tools with you. And this is one of the ones that seriously I just have to keep learning again and again and again. And I've been doing this for 10 years now, and I still go through this. You take something out of the van, say it's your grabber or your gloves or your step stool or your rake. If you don't know what in the world I'm talking about, go ahead and see my video that I will link to this video of the tools that I recommend for dumpster divers. So say, you just happen to have a free minute and you swing by your local church bin and you see something awesome in there, but you forgot your step stool, so you can't get in there. You don't have your rake because you took it out to use it in the garden and didn't put it back in the car. So now you can't grab whatever that awesome thing is, that treasure in the bins, and now it is lost to you forever because you don't get another chance to come back before that bin has been emptied and that fabulous item has ended up in a landfill. So that's just a huge bummer when that happens. So you've got to be prepared. Make sure that you have your tools available when you need them, which is pretty much any time, and you really can't predict. So have them available. The number 3 and final mistake on our list that you might make as a new or even continuing dumpster diver is not having a game plan. This one is huge, and I talk about this a lot. There is so much focus on the excitement, the momentary excitement of the immediate find, the discovery, the adrenaline rush. It's powerful. I know it really is, and it's exciting. And, there are tons of those videos here on YouTube of people just diving in and getting fabulous stuff. But not often do you hear about all of the planning and prep that went into finding that stuff and how much hunting is actually involved before those grand finds and major hauls. You also don't hear a lot about what happens after. All right. This is a major issue that people don't think about, don't prepare for. What are you going to do with all that stuff that you found? Is it stuff that you don't need? Is it stuff that you're not going to use? Are you going to go straight from the dumpster over to the Goodwill and drop all that stuff off? Are you going to take it home and try to sell it? If so, where are you going to put it? Is it all going to end up on your front porch or in your living room? Do things need to be cleaned or, fixed up? When it comes time to get it ready to sell, do you have a plan in place for getting photos taken, getting things listed, coming up with descriptions, doing the research necessary for certain, strange kind of things that you find that you can sell, but you don't know much about? Is your family prepared for all the stuff that you're going to be bringing in? Are you going to be filling up the garage and now your partner's car is not going to be able to be in there anymore? Are you taking up space in the shed or in the kitchen and it's affecting, your family's life and being able to get around in your house, and you're just piling up more stuff because of the momentary excitement, and now you're a hoarder and haven't moved anything out, and you're just surrounded by all of this stuff that, you saved it and that's wonderful, but it's not wonderful if it's not going anywhere. It's not blessing any lives. It's not getting a second chance. It's just cluttering up your house. Do you have a plan? You've got to have a game plan if you're going to set out into the dumpster diving adventure that I love and I'm passionate about, and I wish more people would do, because I can't do it all myself. And my fellow divers, there's not enough of us to hit all of the bins and save all the stuff that needs saving. But I honestly, if you're not in it for, not even necessarily the long haul, but to do it right and make sure that the stuff gets where it needs to go, then this just isn't, the job for you. This isn't the hobby for you. You've got to have a plan. It will make things so much smoother. It will make things better in your family life and, with your spouse or partner, with your kids, with your parents, whoever it is that you're sharing your home with. Things will work out so much better. You will make more money. You will actually, make more of an impact on the planet if you come up with a plan from the very beginning. This is what I'm going to do with the stuff. This is where I'm going to store it. I'm going to have it listed on Amazon or eBay by this date. Here's where I'm going to take the pictures for the best background. Here is how I'm going to store the stuff so it doesn't get ruined if it rains. Here is where these are the shelves. I am going to line everything up in alphabetical order or by topic or, subject, whatever. Have a plan in place. Don't focus just on and get caught up in the momentary high, because that's just not the real reality of dumpster diving. All right, to sum up, if you are considering entering the world of dumpster diving, I highly recommend it. I just say be prepared and, kind of know what you're getting into. It's not just what you see on the exciting parts of YouTube diving videos. Have a plan, have your tools with you, and don't limit yourself. We welcome you. We welcome you with open arms to the dumpster diving, salvaging, trash picking community. We are so happy to have people joining us and helping in the movement. It makes a world of difference. Thanks so much for listening to today's lesson from Dumpster Diving University. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments about the art of dumpster diving, go ahead and leave those in the comments below, and I will address them as soon as I possibly can. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.